I sidste uge viste galleriet i Christiania en udstilling om den manglende dialog. Der var mange eksempler fra krig, flygtninge, psykisk sygdom, hjemløshed og som her indsatte i fængslerne. Det er tidligere og nuværende fanger fra Risøs lille statsfængsel, som her giver deres bidrag til udstillingen.
Bit of dough, just acting like a fool. I was sliding free falling, missing my train. Back on the track, well never again.
No one heard my cry for love or where thereabouts. Could have used a little help.
Oh yeah,
I could have used a little help.
should have seen it coming that the ship was going down. Signals, just acting like a clown.
No one heard my cry for love or where thereabouts. Could have used a little help. I could have used a little help.
Robbing the drugstore seems such a great idea. Oh, but I was soon to learn I was kicking my own rear.
No one heard my cry for love or where thereabouts. Could have used a little help. I could have used a little help.
Caught by the eye of a camera, the door was stripped and clear. So they put me away for many a year.
No one heard my cry for love or where thereabouts. Could have used a little help. I could have used a little help.
They call it zero tolerance and tough on crime. But where the hell were help to find when there still was time?
No one heard my cry for love or where thereabouts. I could have used a little help. I could have used a little help.
All of these bright lawmakers trying to give me the cure. They practice blind justice, well blind for sure.
No one heard my cry for love or where thereabouts. Could have used a little help. I could have used a little help. I could have used a little help. I could have used a little help.
Nora Hamill fokuserede på udstillingen på en stor gruppe, som hun ikke mener bliver inddraget, når vi taler om krig, kvinderne.
I met Leah a few years ago. I didn't accidentally find myself in Christian. I came to a previous exhibition, and Leah was great. So then I became friends with her on Facebook, and I noticed that the exhibition was happening, and it's very close to a lot of the community work and stuff I do back in Huddersfield. So I decided to come along. Today I did some spoken word. A lot of the spoken word that I do reflects how often female narrative isn't included when we speak about war. I think they're just seen as collateral damage. They're not even statistics quite often. And it's also that we must engage with women's voices because as the poem said, if we want to rock the cradle, if we want to have a future, we need to kind of protect mothers. We need to have that conversation with women. When a mother can't be given the facility and the support that she needs, she can't give it to the child, and then the child suffers trauma and it continues into the next generation. I think reproduction should be a woman's choice and she should be empowered, but she should also be empowered and supported. Okay, this poem is called Build from the Ruins. I travelled to Turkey. I stayed with refugees and asylum seekers from Syria and Iraq. But also, I brought that bullet because I was brought up in a war zone in Belfast during the 70s. So here we go. When you have witnessed bombs destroy, soldiers' bullets deployed, families arrested where war gods have invested, when state terrorism is not seen and all is not what it seems, I tell you this, my friend, no war will end and hope she will build from the ruins. When your shell-shocked armour locks a person inside, because that's where you let your vulnerability hide, but you know that that's really not enough because it's inside where life gets really tough. And so you want those long nights to end. I tell you this, my friend, hope builds from the ruins if only you let her. When I've tried to shed my exoskeleton cover, reach out to another, a lover, but I find I'm screaming in my own shell like I'm trying to cast this crust with all my might. And when I can't, I just let amnesia explain the pain that's so constantly the same. For persona is broken, no words seem wise. And then I realise it is time to catch hope in another's eyes. Take comfort in someone's smile who goes that extra mile. But that is hope that intervenes, weans me from despair, shows me everyday angels do care, helps me build from the ruins. For hope hurts too, yes she does, for she knows how those arrows aimed at dreams bleed needlessly from our seams, where winds have blown a storm and rumble a mouth faceless, full of thunderous monotone, shrapnels full of scorn, that clips the softness of disgrace she wears upon her withered face. Yet hope will atone all that we mourn, yes she will. For she is the one who sings our names, removes all shame, kisses our streets. So listen to hope. Let her not be defeated, so together we can scream. Are you ready to scream? Can everybody scream? And can you scream, we have had enough? So let's scream, we have had enough. Again, we have had enough. And we will build from the ruins. Thank you.
En anden stor gruppe, som vi næppe har meget en dialog med, er de psykisk syge. Hubert Wilczewski påpegede, at vi alle kan få en depression.
Depression is a really serious problem nowadays, and it's a disease that's invisible. We can see that someone have this disease because sometimes people are worried and scared, and they just don't want to speak about this. Some people even tell them like. Just be happy, you know, and that's not the solution. You can't start to be happy just because someone tell you that, and that's the problem. I think that many people don't understand how people with depression live, how they struggle with this illness, and that's the main problem. They think that these people are sad because of really simple problems, and that's why they don't understand well how does it work, and simple tips like I don't know, sleep well, work well, it doesn't work for them. Most of these people really need help and real talk with specialists. It is not only a visualization of the disease. It is also my. I try to show also my emotions for the art, and yeah, I think it is important to speak about depression, to show people how people can be sad, and just speak more about emotions, about problems, and fight with this unwritten law that men should be strong. You know, like everyone can be sick. Everyone can have problems.
Jeg synes, danskere er jo dejlige mennesker, men der er en fare for, at man er bange for noget, der forandrer Danmark, eller det ukendte. Og noget af den frygt er forståeligt og måske også retfærdigt, men der er også en element, hvor man kan tage sådan en stor pensel og male alle med den samme. Og det tænkte jeg lidt, at det kan føre til noget af en racistisk overdrivelse, der sådan, hvor alle muslimer, alle med mørk hud, de må være terrorister. Jeg så faktisk en lille film, YouTube-film, med nogle muslimske drenge, der sad og lod som om de var jihadists. Og vi sagde, ja, I kalder os perker, I kalder os indvandrere, I kalder os det ene og det andet. Og derfor vil vi gerne ønske jer glædelig jul. Og det fik mig bare til at tænke, wow, de vender den anden kind til, og det burde vi også. Så det maleri, det handler sådan set om at prøve at fange folks opmærksomhed omkring styrken af kærlighed.
Sidste nummer er skrevet af Bo, som står her. Han har skrevet en sang, som overrasker os alle rigtig meget. Fordi hans start på 16 års afsoning, det tog 5 år før han kom med det første smil. Og ellers har han været rigtig, rigtig vred og sur og indebrændt. Men, nej, nu går det han har nemlig skrevet den her fantastisk glade sang, faktisk fangekorets gladeste sang, skrevet af korets eks-sureste sanger.
Hvad laver man?
Jeg er fangekor i det lukkede fængsel, som alle er blivet flydt af tanker og længsel. Vi kan lide at synge om det, vi har på sinde, fortælle, hvad der sker i os, imens vi sidder inde. Synger vi på om den dag, der vil komme, hvor trammerne er væk efter vores lange dom. At synge det er guld, det føler vi bliver rige, og bag de øjne mor synger vi os nærmest. Vi synger, selvom folk synes vi er sære, men læser her i nakken, er det som vi vil sære. Sangen husker os derop, og det er godt at være. Et åndehul, som gør at livet, det er til at være. Søndag efter søndag, år efter år, jeg selv med samme gospel, en hus som vi får. Vi andre ikke som hende, vores gamle var så rå. Vi stemmer i til harmoni, for ikke at gå i stå. Vi synger, selvom folk synes vi er sære, når vi så her i nakken, er det som vi vil være. Sangen husker os derop, og det er godt at være. Et åndehul, som gør at livet, det er til at være. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Vi øver for at nå et mål, som ikke bare er terapi eller mandeskål. Vi starter som batsmænd, ender op som højst i lån. Det skyldes dirigenten, som er vores fælles mål. Vi synger, selvom folk synes vi er sære, når vi så ned i nakken, er det som vi vil være. Sangen løfter os derop, og det er godt at være. Et åndehul, som gør at livet bliver til at være. For sangen løfter os derop, og det er godt at være. Et åndehul, som gør at livet